Sophie? Ahoy hoy, afternoon everybody. Happy New Year. It's super hard. Thank you. It's us. Oh, you know what, Brightest? I spent ages doing it. More super hard, thank you. I spent ages trying to work a happy bree thing. Blimey, thank you. I tried to spend ages doing happy new bree. You know, that kind of thing. I spent ages trying to do one of those and I couldn't make it work. Happy New Year, it was it. Oh, super hard, thank you. Thanks. Happy New Year. It was staring me in the face all this time. Sophie was okay with the fireworks. I'm a little bit displeased in that I found a few exploded fireworks in our garden this morning. So that means somebody near me, somebody in like the immediate neighbours, had fireworks. So I just need to find out who it was so I can break into their house and burn it down. Obviously I'm joking, but you know, there were a few rocket shells, whatever you want to call them, like the sticks and the exploded bit of rocket still glued to it. Yeah, not cool, neighbours, not cool. Well, part of me thinks, hey, hi, Mum. Oh, bless. Part of me thinks, you know, let someone have a good time. They, you know, the people around us don't necessarily know that we have animals around because we have quite high fences and we play it cool with the neighbours and that kind of thing. So, you know, no one's worried. Sophie wasn't scared, so. Well, I say Sophie and the crows weren't scared, so no harm, no foul. But there were fireworks around here from like 7 o'clock last night. It was pretty wild that, you know, they were setting fireworks off all night. Oh, Roy wants a cuddle there. Come on, buddy. Yeah, fireworks are a thing here in the UK. Yeah, rockets can come from miles away. I guess so, yeah, fair dues. It was one of those sort of situations where I don't quite remember when fireworks at New Year's became a thing, but they are definitely a thing now. Oh, a big splat of water just hit me right in the face. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just... Yeah, the weird thing with Sophie is it's not so much the explosions that get Sophie, it's the crackling noise. It's the fireworks that sparkle as they go up, that make that really loud crackling noise that scare her. Tea time was still going at 12:30. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, maybe it was 2000 that started it. I think with let me just clean this for you, Bird, because it's got a bit of condensation on it. There we are. No, she doesn't get spooked anymore. She did the first time she heard one. She got turbo spooked the first time. I had to come out and like try to calm her down a bit. But I think it's partly with the cats as well. Like, our cats don't really get spooked by fireworks anymore, because the first time fireworks went off, they all looked to us, and if we don't freak out, I think the cats pick up on the vibe that just like, oh well, the humans aren't scared, so it might be alright, sort of thing. I think the most we get is like Neeps looks up from Neeks looks up from sleep and just goes, "Oh, okay." I don't think. Yeah, they are illegal in certain places if you live in a forest and that kind of thing. But they are against the law before a certain time and after a certain time. But oh bless, poor little boy. They are. You're only supposed to like set them off at certain times and that kind of box. Yeah, Cuba bird. We were really disappointed today. I got a text from my mum quite early on to say that they had snow. They had proper, no fooling, actual snow. And all we got was this. That's all of the snow we had. In spite of my parents living like 3 miles across town. Yeah, I was really disappointed, yeah. We've actually got a Feats Friday photo today, so we'll post that in a little bit. Haven't been doing Feats Friday for a while, but we've got a nice one today, so your box has legs. Beep. I am jealous. I'm properly jealous. I love if you scratch her belly, she goes up. Like, get off me with her. Ooh, ooh. Oh, some sexy dance was being warmed up then. What do you think, bird? Come on. See, I cleaned that mirror. In it. Oh. It's like everything is dripping as well. Like everything's got frost on it, and the frost is now melting. Does frost melt? Thawing, I suppose you'd say. And so like everything, even the bits of the are covered up. Like here in the kitchen. I'm still getting dripped on because there's so much condensation in the air's so damp. Satisfying drop the top. A massive one fell out of the cherry tree just now and hit me right in the face while I was filming Rory and Con. The worst ones are the ones that hit the inside of your glasses. You get dripped on and it goes inside your glasses, and for the rest of until you can get inside and fetch a cloth, you are staring at like the inside of a droplet. Yeah, I need an umbrella hat. Yeah. But from the mesh, not really. I think it hit me in the face with such a force that I'm pretty sure it'd fallen out of the tree rather than the mesh. More super hards, thank you. Blimey. Bird. Yeah, umbrella hats actually make sense. Oh no. Umbrella hats actually make a weird bit of sense. I can completely see the rationale behind an umbrella hat. I mean, you look a dork, you look a turbo dork wearing one, but oh no. Yeah, I suppose it would have to be quite wide to come over your shoulders as well, wouldn't it? So you'd end up sort of like it being out here somewhere. But no, I can see the brain. I can see the event that caused someone to make and if you lean forward, it sucks your neck. Actually, yeah, we are seeing reasons why there aren't there aren't umbrella hats. No, we don't let Sophie have babies because that would be that would be quite a logistical problem, because we would have created we would have created life that we would have to make a decision about how we were going to release them. So yeah, Sophie is always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Hey, bird. Oh, bird. Bird, what are you doing? What do you think? You got magpie business. Oh, look at this bird. Hey, bird. Yeah, the weird thing is, like saying about, always a fashionable aunt, never the overworked mother. I like it, yeah. All this thing about, like, getting more sleep. I've been getting tons of sleep the last, like, week or so, because I've not had to get up at 6 a.m. to start working from home. And I actually feel way worse for it. I was saying to my mum a couple of days ago, I just felt absolutely exhausted. I'm getting like 10 hours sleep a night or something, and I wake up feeling absolutely destroyed. Hey, bird. Yeah, I dig that feeling. I did read somewhere it's part of the problem with sleep is whereabouts you are in your sleep pattern when you're woken. That friend dip where you don't sleep enough and your brain thinks you slept fine. Yeah, I can relate to that. What are you talking about? My brain is always going, what was that? Oh God, about everything. What's this? Stupid brain. Yeah. You got a piece of shmoo on your beak there, but you got that little bit of cuttlefish. Yeah, go vegan, easy. Actually, I say easy. The thing I miss is cheese still. I mean, our vegetarianism is strong and unbreakable. Veganism does vary quite a lot. Because cheese is lovely, yo. Cheese is really nice. Camembert. I haven't tried camembert. Yeah, those dynamic sleep things. They're pretty great, yeah. I have one on my watch and it works okay. It works okay. Yeah, we don't have milk in things. We've successfully tuned into oat milk, and oat milk's very nice. It's suitable in tea and coffee. You can bung it in most things you can cook with, and the only thing you can't make with it is pudding. You can't make Angel Delight. I don't know how many other countries have Angel Delight, but it's like it's a pudding you put in like a half pint of milk, whisk it, and it sets to a. Oat milk and cereal is completely fine. Oat milk and cereal is completely chill. And yeah, there's something in the chemical makeup of Angel Delight that needs milk, because if you make it with milk substitutes, it doesn't work. It doesn't work and just turns into sort of like this weird, gritty. Chocolate oat milk. Chocolate oat milk is absolutely the bomb. It's amazing. We did find out that lactic acid. I can believe that. Yeah. We did find out something that made us stop buying Oatly. We now buy Alpro unsweetened oat milk. A little while ago, a Yeah, you too. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Um, a venture capital firm brought a controlling share in Oatly, and the venture capital firm in question aren't really the best people. Yeah, Angel Delight's amazing. Angel Delight's really nice. Yeah, they have. The venture capital firm that now own Oatly have like pretty strong ties to the Republican Party, and based on your political leanings, you may or may not feel inclined to purchase Oatly. Ross's own brand vegan Greek cheese. Oh, hello. That sounds nice. I'd have a go on that. Cheese is the only thing I've not been able to find a replacement for. I was saying about that hamper my parents give us every year, and there was a slice of Stilton in there that was really nice. It was a really nice Stilton. Good. And so we ate that. Bird. What do you reckon? Spicy bird. Yep. Gently spicy though today, just warmingly spiced. Yeah, it's a real bummer about Oatly, but Alpro Oatly is Alpro unsweetened oat milk is also just as nice, I think. If not slightly nicer, because it doesn't have that sort of like Oatly back taste that you sometimes get, like a medium on Chili's, on Nando's. Yeah. The weird thing is about Nando's is we've brought Nando spices before, but I've never set foot in a Nando's. I have never once been inside a Nando's. I gather they've got a few vegetarian stuff, like a few vegetarian things on their menu sort of thing, but I've just never felt the urge to go into a Nando's. Really weird. There's one? I think there's a couple in town. There's one in the centre of town. I think there's one on an estate somewhere. And everyone tells me it's great. Everyone tells me, oh, it's really nice. I think with honey, a lot of vegans consider honey to be not vegan. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's one of those things that I asked a female about this, and yeah, she was like, oh no, honey isn't vegan. Honey is not vegan. Yeah, there you go. Honey is not vegan. Basically, because you're doing an animal out of something. You're inconveniencing an animal by eating honey. Which is a shame, because honey is lovely. Ugh. Well, that's the weird thing about... I've had people find out that I'm a vegetarian and sort of like almost apologise for eating meat next to me. Honey production actually assists bees. I've had people apologise for sort of like to me for sort of going, oh, I had a lovely roast beef yesterday and that kind of thing. And it's just like, look, I don't mind that you eat meat. I'm not concerned that you eat meat. You eat as much meat as you want. Just because I don't do it, because I haven't eaten meat in like 20 years, doesn't mean I'm gonna harsh on you for eating it. And there is Zoops. I think the female has come down. And yeah, it's ever so strange window. Yeah, Periscope is discontinuing in April. They want everybody to move to Twitter Live. Twitter Live is Periscope. I mean, Twitter Live is at 100% Periscope. They've just... Okay. Zoops. What? Yeah, Twitter Live is 100% Periscope. We did one of these last week. And when the application came up, I was like, this is Periscope. This is Periscope. Yeah, I think the Periscope app has already blocked sign-ups for it. But you can sign up for Twitter Live, and when you log into it, Periscope comes up. Yeah. Oh, we're in the jerky machine. And then, oh, the semi-frozen jerky machine as well. Bird, you are gross. You are gross, dude. Bird. We don't have much in the way of soup today. We have a chilled, oh yeah, not a lot of noodles, but quite a lot of suet. I've topped this up this morning, so gross gazpacho. Isn't gazpacho a gross gazpacho? I've never been able to get with cold soup, cold like chilled tomato soup. Oh, she has tipped a bowl. She tipped it overnight, but this morning when I came to like pull all the ice off their drinking bowls, I topped it up. Yeah, the soup making video. I could tell that she was on the edge of making soup. During Breecast, you could see that she 100% wanted soup. So I just hung around for a couple of minutes afterwards, and the moment she biffs it a second time, it's like, yeah, here we go, soup time. Yeah, I understand that gazpacho is nice, and in my mind's eye, I can see how. It's just my brain can't grok cold tomato soup. I just can't get on that, I'm afraid. Oh, everything is dripping. Drinking gazpacho from a pitcher. Oh no. That sounds like a way to consume soup. Even in here, even underneath the new roof, it's dripping because there's just so much. There's vodka in it. Yeah, isn't vodka inside that just a bloody milk? What are you eating? Gross stuff are you eating? Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's shredded wheat. Ooh, yuck. Yesterday's unstashed shredded wheat. I'm just gonna stash it back in that corner again. Yeah, in answer to the question, she doesn't tend to eat all of the soup. She eats quite a lot of soup, but I think once the mealworms have had their chance to like rehydrate a bit, she kind of loses interest in it. Oh, see, now you're just wandering around with a crop full of shredded wheat. Yep. Which you're going to scrunch into a corner now. Yeah, there you go. This is one of her new little corners for pushing food in. She pushes food into like that little seam in there, and then gets really, really mardy when a wild comes over and steals it. In spite of the fact I keep telling her that a wild will steal it. Look at this. Look at this crop full. You can't close your beak. You've got so much stuff in your crop. Bloater. Bird. Bird. What you doing, bird? Bird. I like the way you can see. Sometimes she overstuffs her crop so much that you can see the skin of her crop as well. That's especially gross. You can see like the thin little skin that is the. Would Sophie make a New Year's resolution? Would you? What do you think? More grunks. What do you think? Eh? Bird. Cool. Oh, post it in the Discord. Can't wait to see it. Oh, come on. Or she's doing the tail flashes as well. Like we just had a couple of tail flashes, so she's suspecting something. What do you think, bird? Crops are weird, yeah. Crops are just semi-gross, but also cool. Right, come on, bird. Come on, bird, let's do the lolly stick thing. Ready? You going to stand still for me? Okay, gang. I got to go and get some lunch. Oh, wow. And warm my hands up. So, hey, thanks for coming over. Oh, see, I knew I, you know. Oh, she's stashing it in here. If you just stumbled across this on Periscope and you'd like to follow us on Twitter, Sophie's Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. And there's also a Discord link from her Twitter profile if Discord's your thing. Or if you prefer, you can always just Google Sophie the Magpie. So thanks, everybody. Good to see you all. And we'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? He said, looking at his watch. Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. So we'll see you tomorrow for a full-size Breecast. Bye for now, chums.